So finally, I made it to Budapest. It was a short 1 hour flight and we landed at 9 a.m. This is my hotel, but check in time was 3 p.m. So I decided to explore the city and I came to the New York Café, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful cafes in the world. And it definitely lived up to its name. It's ornate, beautiful. I wanted to do a tea, but they only had tea for two, and they just refused to give me tea for one. So I actually had both the desserts. Just the environment was just amazingly beautiful. Every corner of this place. Of course, here's my tea for two. Not that much stuff to finish, but I actually couldn't finish at all because too much. It was only dessert, nothing savory. The only savory thing I got was the goulash, which was really, really, really good. I fell in love with it, and I'm going to try and recreate this recipe soon when I get back. Here's my tea. And again, just such a beautiful venue. So the building is about 120-year-old. It was built for the New York Insurance Company, and the ground floor was always a cafe. It's just such a beautifully, ornately done building. The epitaph that it is one of the most beautiful cafes in the world definitely suits it. I loved my time, even though it is touristy and there's a long line outside. I definitely think it was worth the visit. I actually got pretty lucky because I didn't have a line that went out the door. These people had to be standing there in the heat. So this is everything seems closed. I don't know. I've forgotten what day of the week it is. When you travel, that's one thing that you go through. You're just traveling from one place to the other, and what day, that just becomes. And this is, I consider this my recce of what place I want to be at. Again, this is more 2 days in a city. Some of these cities, probably Budapest, needs, well, I have about 3 days here, but it will need more time. So I'll have to come back. So this is outside my hotel. I really liked the area. It was kind of a little quieter neighborhood and beautiful old buildings. This is the entrance. At this point I had been traveling about a week, so I was craving Indian food and I tried this restaurant, Delhi 6. The food was really spicy. I guess in Hungary they prefer spicy food. They tried to burn my stomach by adding so much mirchi because I laughed at him. I laughed at the Hungarian guy when he asked me how much chili I wanted.
the last week pandemic was in the 1800s. And you know, when I was coming up here, I was talking like a robot. You know, 40% of the population died. There was like a big disease, the last one in the 1800s. You see everything, it's beautiful, and after 10 minutes you can leave and you can save that money because I'm very much.
Fun fact about Budapest, it's actually two cities, Buda and Pest, that joined together to become Budapest. Buda has the more, the castle, the opera house, and the more upscale neighborhoods, while Pest is the more fun side, I think. I spend most of my time, and my hotel was in Pest. And I tried some amazing food. This was a butternut squash soup. And then I had this. It's chicken curry in a naan bread, I assume. It was all really, really good. And the restaurant had a very beautiful decor. I really went in because it looked so beautiful. And I really enjoyed the food in Budapest in general. I also did some wine tasting for Hungarian wines.
So Tokaj, of course, it's a volcanic region. One of them here, Matra, north of the lake. We have a Balaton here, the lake. North of the lake is volcanic soil, and Somló region is a volcanic region as well. So the second wine, what you have on your right side, it's going to be an organic wine from Somló region, and that is the oldest volcano in Hungary. Yeah? So 5 million years of wine. And the second cheese is about 3 months old, so not so heavy.
It was so enlightening to learn about wines from the Tokaj region and also grape varietals which are very local to Hungary. Someday I want to come back and explore the wine regions of Hungary. So thank you for watching. I'm ending this video here, but come back for part 2 where I visit the thermal baths of Budapest and a lot more. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share and subscribe.